Long ago, when the world was still fresh and whispering trees touched the clouds, the Great Spirit Nanabozho walked among the lands he helped shape. His laughter was a vital force, a deep, rumbling sound like summer thunder rolling over the lakes, shaking pine needles loose and sending joyful shivers through every living creature. It was the sound of creation itself, playful and warm, reminding the wolves, the eagles, even the shyest rabbit, that magic and merriment were woven into the very fabric of their existence. Without it, the wind seemed colder, the sunlight less golden, and a subtle unease began to creep into the hearts of all who dwelled in the forests and across the wide, sparkling waters. One crisp autumn morning, as fiery leaves drifted lazily to the earth, Nanabozho realized something was terribly wrong. He tried to chuckle at a mischievous squirrel trying to hide an impossibly large acorn. But only a dry, rasping cough escaped his lips. He attempted a booming laugh as the first geese arrowed south across the vast blue sky. Yet his chest remained silent and heavy. His laughter, his magnificent, life-affirming laughter, was gone. A deep, unfamiliar sorrow settled upon him. Heavy as a waterlogged log, he saw it reflected in the drooping petals of the late-blooming flowers and heard it in the subdued chirping of the sparrows. The heart of the world seemed to have skipped a beat, determined to find his stolen joy. Nanabozho set out on a journey. He asked the ancient, moss-covered stones if they had heard it rumble past. They remained silent and cold, their usual patient wisdom replaced by a stony melancholy. He inquired of the towering pines, their branches usually whispering secrets on the breeze, but they sighed long, low sighs, their needles a duller green than before. He even sought the swift river otters, always playful, but they merely glided by with somber eyes, their usual joyful splashing absent. Every creature, every element of the world he loved, seemed muted, burdened by the same invisible weight that pressed upon his own spirit. The vibrant tapestry of life had faded to shades of gray. His search led him far from familiar paths, into the deepening velvet darkness of a long, cold night. Weariness seeped into his bones like the chill damp of the earth sitting beneath a towering cedar, its branches stark against the star-strewn sky. Nanabozho felt a loneliness deeper than any he had ever known. The absence of his laughter wasn't just a personal loss. It felt like a vital thread had been pulled from the world's weaving. He looked up at Grandmother Moon, her silver face full and sorrowful. "Grandmother," he whispered, his voice thick with despair, "where has my laughter gone? Why has the joy fled from the world?" The silence stretched, vast and aching. Grandmother Moon bathed the weary trickster in her gentle, silvery light. "Look closer, grandson." Her voice echoed softly in his mind, clearer than any owl's call. Your laughter did not flee. It was muffled. The hearts of the two legs, the humans, have grown heavy with forgetting. They rush through the forests without hearing the woodpecker's drum. They cross the lakes without marveling at the loon's cry. They no longer pause to feel the moss beneath their feet.